All right, everybody, welcome to the Sport Card Expo. Welcome to the main stage here in Hall 3. It is my honor and pleasure to be sitting here with Teemu Selänne, formerly the Winnipeg Jets, the Colorado Avalanche, San Jose Sharks, Anaheim Mighty Ducks, and Ducks. My name is Jeremy Lee. I'm the host of a YouTube show and a podcast called Sports Cards Live. I'm also an original Winnipegger, and I also got to attend just about every home game from Teemu's tenure in Winnipeg. Teemu, welcome to the Expo. Welcome back to Canada.
Yeah, thank you. It's nice to be here.
So this is something that we as sports fans and sports card collector and memorabilia collectors, we look forward to this event twice a year. It's great to have you here. Do you do many of these sorts of events where you come out and do autograph signings?
Not really. There's probably like 9 years I didn't do one, and last year I did couple, and this year couple. But it's fun to get back to this business a little bit and see the fans and see how important this thing is. So that's why it's good to be here.
Yeah, it's always nice for us to be able to sit among and talk to the players on the cards. I wanted to ask you, your rookie card came out in the 91-92 Upper Deck set. It's with Team Finland. Do you remember seeing your first NHL card back in the day?
Oh, absolutely. It's my Finland jersey, and like you said, 91 Canada Cup, and I looked pretty young in that picture, but it was a pretty good feeling to realize that somebody made a card of yourself, and it was kind of a little proud little moment, and I have seen those cards now like 30 plus years.
Right. And now as the years go by, and Upper Deck has the sole license to make NHL hockey cards, they send you cards every so often, ask you to sign them, and then they put them into packs. Do you like when you receive these cards? Do you enjoy signing them? And what do you when you look at the cards themselves? What do you think? Do you think this is a nice one? This one I don't like so much. How do you respond to that?
Yeah, there's a lot of different cards, and obviously it's a funny story because most of the cards bring some good memories too, and you almost remember that moment. How that game went and stuff. I always remember those things, so that's why it's fun to see different cards. And of course, there's my more favorite ones and good-looking cards, but they present great memories.
You know, a lot of athletes nowadays, the younger ones, they sign a lot of these cards and they rush through the autograph. You don't get a really nice autograph yourself. Other notable, Wayne Gretzky, Sidney Crosby, beautiful autograph. You sign your name so nicely, it really adds to the card. When you are signing these cards for your fans, for Upper Deck, are you consciously trying to give them something that they're gonna really enjoy and that looks really special on their item?
Oh, absolutely. I think most of the guys, I hope that they take more pride to do a good job, and I like when it looks perfect, and I like to have my autograph that actually people notice that it's me.
Yeah.
If you put just like this and one number, they're like, who is that guy? So I think it's important that you take the time and do the good job. And when I was in the school, in the elementary school, I was practicing my autographs. So I think it's important that because I practice so much that they will look good, and. When the fans, I always enjoy to make fans happy, and that's why it's important that you sign that properly and you respect that they already got the items and you want them to look good.
Now, as a collector, I always want to know if the player whose cards I like to own, do you collect yourself? And not just cards, but even back in your playing days, did you ever trade a jersey with another player in the league? Was there anybody whose items you really wanted to add to your own collection?
Yeah, I have never really collected cards, but yeah, for sure, like sticks and jerseys. We always trade sticks and jerseys with other players. Obviously, Jari Kurri, Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, Paul Kariya, all those jerseys I have, and Ty Domi even. It's a cool memory, and one day I will have a huge man cave that I put everything up there because now we have been moving a couple times in the last 3 years. We are building the new house, and that house is going to be a nice man cave. But I put all the stuff up.
That's amazing. You just mentioned Jari Kurri. I remember We're talking April 1993. The LA Kings visited the Winnipeg Jets. Wayne Gretzky, Jari Kurri came into Winnipeg. It was the very first time that an NHL game was televised live back to Finland because the Finnish Flash versus Jari Kurri and Wayne Gretzky. Do you remember that game, and how special was it for all of your fans and for the Finnish people back home?
It was really special, and like you said, it was first game that was live televised to Finland, and there was even the guy singing the national anthem in Finnish, and so that was kind of weird, but still pretty proud moment. And I was playing against my childhood idols, Jari Kurri and Wayne Gretzky, and they gave all the 15,000 people. Remember that thing with Finnish flag other side and me and Teppo Numminen other side.
I have that in my house right now, man.
Yeah.
I have a copy of that.
So it was pretty cool thing, and we ended up winning in the overtime, and I scored 2 goals, so it was a special night.
Now, I was fortunate to be at just about every home game that you played in Winnipeg, and when you scored your 54th goal, I was right in the front row, and I jumped up on the glass, and first of all, I want to say thank you for that memory on behalf of myself and all Winnipeg Jets fans. But that record, your 54th goal as a rookie, and then your 76th goal to complete your season, it still stands as a record for rookie goals. Will that record ever be broken? And if not, what's different about the game that will cause you to hold that record for the future?
Well, first of all, obviously now, what a great season Aston Matthews had, and he almost had 70. I was really hoping he will break that 70 mark. But, you know, obviously when you do that as a rookie, you have only 1 year to try to do that. And I was not expecting to score 76 goals. My goal was just to come here and prove that I can play in NHL and I can play well. I can show how good I can be, but that first year was something that I don't think anybody can even dream about it. And but you know, it was I didn't really realize what happened in that year until after a couple of years. The whole year was just like a Cinderella story, and it was almost like snowball going down the hill. More goals, more goals, and the way how the Winnipeg people lived that whole year with me, it was so special. And obviously breaking the record, Mike Boss's record at home, it was just something I can always remember that. And I was not planning to throw that glove up and make it a celebration. I was so pumped and happy and excited at the time. Now when I look, I'm a little bit, you know, I said, what the hell I was doing? But it was a great moment, and the whole 4 years in Winnipeg was so special. They made you feel so special, and what a great memories.
So I wanted to ask you this. I remember back when you came into the league, and the Winnipeg Jets made a big trade, and they brought in Ty Domi and Chris King. How important was Ty Domi in terms of maybe opening up the ice for you, allowing you some room, and maybe not just opening the ice, but instilling fear in the opposition so that they might not take a run at you? Tell us a little bit about that and your relationship with Ty Domi.
Yeah, you know what, obviously, just before we got Ty Domi and Chris King, you know, that the other teams start using pretty tough things that try to stop me, and Alexei Zhamnov and Keith Kachuk. And, you know, when we got Ty and Chris, you know, the whole game changed. You know, obviously the other teams, other players knew that they are accountable for their actions, you know. And I felt that we got the peace, and that we can play our games. You can play hard, but you have to play fair. And it was huge impact for our game. And me and Ty, we became very good friends. We're gonna go to game tonight together and stuff. So, and I have always have so much appreciation and respect for the tough guys. And honestly, I think the fights belongs to the hockey, and those guys make sure that we can do our jobs. I call them like an insurance company. Yeah. That and they're all great guys, and a lot of respect.
Do you have any memories that maybe, you know, in your rookie year when you arrived on the scene, you were playing in the NHL now, is there a moment that you felt like you'd made it, maybe that defined your arrival? Maybe it was a hit from a big player or facing off against a Wayne Gretzky or anything like that that really defines and one of your earlier memories of playing in the NHL?
Well, obviously, my NHL was my fantasy. When I was a young boy in Finland, it was not really a realistic goal for myself, but I always remember the first game when we played in Canada Cup '91. We played against Canada first game, and I'm in the face-off beside Mario Lemieux. Center was Wayne Gretzky, and I think the right winger was Dale Haverchuk. And I look around, I said, I don't know if I belong to this company, you know, but it was just a proud moment. And obviously when I came to Winnipeg, I played my first game. It was a dream come true, and a lot of hard work and believe you have to achieve that moment. So, but I was never expecting to play 22 years and have a Hall of Fame career. So I'm very thankful for that, and a lot of good people around me made this happen.
Well, Teemu, we're out of time. I want to thank you for coming out. I want to thank you for being such a class act. Winnipeg, being a Winnipegger originally myself, we are just so grateful and proud for you to be a part of our history and the Winnipeg Jets legacy. So thank you for all you've done. Congratulations on your wonderful career. Enjoy your day here at the Expo. Have fun at the Leafs game tonight. Go Toronto. We're hoping for the Leafs tonight. Yes. Teemu, thank you very much.
Thank you. My pleasure.